What's going on, you guys? So check it right. 2022 has been a good year musically, with quite a few artists dropping really dope projects in the first 2 quarters of the year. Now, as we approach the 4th, we still have more artists set to drop their projects in the coming months, and even weeks to be exact. And 2 artists I mostly want to focus on are Maglera, Dope Boy, and Priddy Ugly. Now, Maglera is dropping his project Diaspora at the end of this month on the 31st of August. And we have Priddy Ugly dropping his project on the 2nd of September. So we have both these guys dropping projects in the same week, which is really dope for the game. Now, the reason as to why I'm focusing on these 2 niggas is because they seem like they're taking their rollout plan for their projects really seriously, which I appreciate. I mean, most artists nowadays barely promote their projects, but expect their fans to go stream their music constantly, which I find to be ridiculous if I'm being honest. I mean, some niggas will just tweet a link to their music and expect us to consider that as a solid rollout. Now, unless your music is really good to the point where you can allow it to do all the talking for you without any promotional backing, you need to have a solid rollout going hand in hand with your music. But anyways, I digress. Getting back to what I was saying, Maglera and Priddy are both getting fans excited for their projects. I mean, we have Priddy drop his first single off his project with 30 Minutes to Soweto, and I must say the track is really dope. It's got a nice slow vibe to it, with Priddy talking about his life in the hood and how it was growing up there, with his mom being abused by his father and her having to cover it up countless of times in fear of getting abused once again. We also had him speak on his cousin being a top drug dealer in the hood, always carrying a Glock on him due to his risky lifestyle, actually living good to the point where he managed to cop a drop top and live in a loft, but unfortunately he got shot by an op and has been in and out of jail since then. So a really good storytelling from Priddy, and it's got me excited for what else we could hear on the project. Now, Priddy did say that it's movies or nothing else, and that's what he did. He dropped the visuals for 30 Minutes to Soweto, and I must say, guys, they're looking really clean. He truly delivered on this one, and I like the fact that he's actually sticking by his word and dropping more visuals for his music, which is really rare from SA rappers. I must say the guys that Stay Low have really got Priddy on the right track, and it just goes to show that having a good management team behind you really does wonders for an artist. It's even better when the artist drops good music, which Priddy has been able to do consistently. Same goes for Maglera. I mean, he's managed to build excitement for his project by dropping 2 singles with Dor du Povo and Makazana, and from what I've heard so far, he's really got a story to tell, or at least he has some real shit to say, where it feels like every bar, every line has a meaning, which I appreciate. I mean, no bars are wasted with Maglera, and the fact that he seems so relatable with some of the things he talks about, while it's no surprise that a lot of people are messing with him at the moment. Plus, it also helps that he dropped arguably the verse of the year so far on Never Ride. So he has a lot of momentum behind him, and he's capitalizing on it by giving us visuals as well. I mean, he dropped the visuals for Memoirs on his birthday, which was this past week. So he understands the attention he has right now, and it's also worth noting that he's been making appearances for other artists, truly taking part in the unity that the game has been missing. I mean, seeing him appear on Priddy Ugly's visuals for Por Favor and 30 Minutes to Soweto, as well as show up for DJ Slick for his latest single Stay Soft, even though he's not rapping on those songs, while it tells me he's selfless in his quest to success and he doesn't mind helping out or showing love to niggas within the game, which is really commendable. Now, with all that said, right, both these guys are putting in the work for their projects, and it looks like they aren't playing around. Both their rollout plans are solid, and a lot more artists could learn from these 2, especially Maglera. All I gotta say is that it's all good and well dropping your music, but what about the work that comes before and after you drop? Keep your fans interested, keep them wanting more until they're finally satisfied. Take notes from these 2 niggas because they're actually doing it the right way, which is why I'm looking forward to both their drops. But anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts on this. Give me your thoughts on Priddy Ugly and Maglera Dope Boy and how they've been maneuvering in the lead up to their projects. I'm curious to know. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to hit that like button if you found the content dope, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It's on to the next one. Peace.